Welcome back to Something Different. So welcome to Something Different. As we have been doing for the past few weeks, we're featuring artists, the Swan Day Support Women Artists Now. This is like the 5th year that I've been helping to promote the event, and it's an amazing day to celebrate women artists of all kinds. And we'll discuss more of that later. We've got Them Damn Hamiltons in the studio right now, ready to play for you at a moment's notice. Them Damn Hamiltons coming up in just a moment. Stand by.
What a fine day to play 9 holes.
90.1 WECS. We are very fortunate to have 2 awesome bands in the studio right now. Carl and Rachel just came in from Postmodern Panic. But first, we'll get back to them later. We've got Them Damn Hamiltons right here, right now. How you guys doing?
We're doing great.
Yeah, we're doing good.
We've got Jeff and Matt and Mike and Parker, right?
Mick.
Parker.
Yeah.
Thank you. And the real Hamilton is not even here, right?
The original Hamilton had to work today, unfortunately.
But we know he's with us in spirit. So,
Yeah.
so Dan, we're sure you're listening, and we miss you, and we wish you were here.
Very cool. So, Them Damn Hamiltons. My first question is, how did you come up with the name, or how did Dan come up with the name?
You know, okay, we always joke around and we always kind of say, hey, we named the band after Dan. We didn't. We absolutely didn't. Matt actually came up with the name, mainly because Hamilton's a really cool name, and it just happened to be that Dan had the last name Hamilton. That there's no connection. He's not an egotistical maniac who's like, the band must be mine. No. We just really like the name. It's a cool name, and we wanted everybody to kind of think of us as Them Damn Hamiltons. So hey, now you remember the name, right?
It's got a great ring to it. I love it. And it, without even hearing your music, it's like I'm interested in listening and hearing more. It's like I think last year or the year before, I met Arlene Wow for the first time. And it's like so cool saying her name on the air. Arlene Wow. It's not just Arlene Wow. It's Arlene Wow. So that adds a little
That's what
emphasis.
we need. We need more punctuation in our name.
Yeah, there you
Maybe
go.
we could drop the H in the beginning and we'll just go apostrophe, so we'd be Hamilton.
There you go. And add like punctuation in the beginning and the end, like the Spanish do.
Yeah, we'll
Upside
add
down.
umlauts, and
Umlauts.
then we'll become a death metal band. It'll be
Yeah.
Death metal.
Yeah.
We could do that.
death grass music.
Oh my goodness. So this is your 3rd Swan Day?
Our second Swan Day.
Oh, your 2nd. So last year was the 1st. Okay.
We played, where was it last time? In Wolcott,
Yeah, it was
Connecticut?
Illusion
I think it was
Stamp
Yep.
Club, I think,
years
Rose.
ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. She likes to move it around. She doesn't want anybody to
Yeah.
catching up to her, you know? She doesn't want to be predictable. That's good, though, because it spreads out and gets, to more local people can come to it. And, of course, some of us will travel across the state with no problem with that within a heartbeat. But it's good for her to move it around and get other people to experience Swan Day as well.
And Trinity on Main's a wonderful venue too. It's I believe it's a church, and so the acoustics, it's beautiful. It's really, really pretty inside. And,
Cool.
The stages that are set up are really awesome. So Jen's put a lot of work into this.
She always does. Always does. We can get more into details in a little bit. Let's start off with some music. What would you like to play first?
Well, I guess we can start off with some of our new material from our new album, which we're releasing on March 1st, which, how many days is that from now?
Is this your first album?
Our first full-length album.
Awesome.
There's a song on there called Eastern Sea, which we're all pretty fond of. That might be a good place to start.
Is that what you want to start? Okay, we can start with that.
Eastern Sea?
Eastern Sea.
At Eastern Connecticut State University.
Oh, yeah.
I love
Oh,
it.
look at that.
There we go.
It's like we planned
That's
it.
my real reason. That was totally the intention.
Sure.
docked in a harbor. Takes her and spins her round, always to the beat of my heart. As it bounds near the sliver of the door, my hell is now bent on the horn. Is high and sleep is maddening. Her locket shines with glee, looking back from the dresser at me. Round her neck it should be hanging, instead her treasure chest is swinging. So I think of all the ways I can touch my Lydia with my hands. Lydia, Lydia, you're the most marvelous woman I've ever seen. Your golden locks will bury you at the bottom of the eastern sea. I hope the hands fall off her lover, land on rocks and fields and farmers. We'll track down his scent, feed him back, and then feed him to the pigs. I am not a jealous man, but I am just all the same. One day my darling Lydia shall be beneath me under the eastern sea. Lydia, Lydia, you're the most marvelous woman I've ever seen. Your golden locks will bury you at the bottom of the eastern sea. Lydia, Lydia, you're the most marvelous woman I've ever seen. Your golden locks will bury you at the bottom of the eastern sea. At the bottom of the eastern sea. At the bottom of the eastern sea.
Awesome. That was amazing. Eastern Sea by Them Damn Hamiltons right here at 90.1 WECS. All right. So who does the songwriting, or do y'all share in, or?
Yeah, it's a combination of a lot of things. A lot of times Dan and I will start with a melody or a lyric or a riff or something, and then we bring it to the rest of the band, and it kind of comes together. And
Yeah, it's a really collaborative process. I mean, that's actually one of the best parts about working with these amazing musicians is that we all bring something different to the table. So, we all have pretty varied backgrounds, and it's really kind of collaborative, and we just kind of have a running pool of songs that we have, licks that we like, little riffs that we like, and trying to get them to work. That's half the fun of writing the music, is getting them to work.
Do you ever, do any of you kind of come to the band and recommend something, and everybody's like, whoa, what are you talking about?
Well, if you haven't noticed, I bring a cello.
Yes.
Which is pretty odd.
That was a mini bass, but
it was a mini bass, or giant fiddle, or a large machine gun, or a cat in a washing machine. Pick your favorite analogy. It's fine. 'Cause I've heard them all. No, actually, I think everybody's pretty open, right? Would you guys say that? We're all pretty open.
no, I hate you guys. You're the worst.
I thought we were going to talk about that.
that was
At least
Parker.
not on the air.
That was Parker saying that she hates everybody in the band.
Yeah, that's what makes it so good. No, in all seriousness, yeah, it's very collaborative. Yep.
We've tried a lot of different things. We'll throw a reggae beat in. Sure, why not?
Nice.
We've done some. So what's some of the weirder stuff that we've done? Salsa beats.
Sometimes things get kind of on the funky side, and then sometimes there's just a straight up shuffle or something with a more sea shanty
we're looking
feel. There's
for
stuff all over
we're
the
looking
place.
for descriptions of what our music and what genre we fit into. So if anybody out there in Radioland, if you have a genre for us, let us know. Post-hardcore chamber music,
Or create a new label for
create
it.
it. Yeah, we'll
Don't fit you into a box.
What was it? You said
Progressive folk.
death grass or something?
Deathgrass, progressive deathgrass, screamo, cello, folk, rock, funk, Dylan-esque, Nirvana, grunge. What else can I say?
That sounds like something Anthony Fantone would label, yes.
Bunch of weirdos with instruments, I guess.
There you go.
Bunch of perverts.
You guys are amazing. I like it. I like it a lot.
Oh, thank you.
What else would you like to throw in for good measure? Do you have anything a little more funky?
Oh, we got Let's do Abby. Let's do Abby.
Oh, I like that one. I heard a tidbit
this-
earlier on. It was very good.
And this is a fun song for us too. It's called Abigail Williams off of our EP, but it's, if anyone's a literature buff, she's a character, not a character actually, in Arthur Miller's The Crucible, talking about the Salem witch trials, if I'm correct on that. So we kind of wrote.
So this one's for all you English majors.
Yeah, actually, we have a couple friends who teach English at schools or high schools, and a few of them have played this song in their classrooms just because it's fun to listen to a song that's written from the perspective of a character in a play that kids don't want to read in high school. So I don't know if it helps at all.
To their level.
All right, but yeah.
All right, you're right. Ready?
We buried our old man in his grave. We called up the minister to count up the safe. He said, grab your daughters up and cover their eyes. Their weak souls are liable to wander in time. Heaven's calling for you, hell is calling you too. Don't you dare look away, let's Saint poison you. Oh, we count all the days till we know you're safe. At least it's what you will do if you know what's at stake. All eyes and flowers on my best Sunday dress. I sat by the former with a tentative breath. As every man and woman put their hands up to pray, I felt his eyes upon me in a devilish gaze. Heaven's calling for you, hell is calling you too. Don't you dare look away, let's Saint poison you. Oh, we count our days till we know you're saint. At least it's what you will do if you know what's at stake. How did he get his wife to walk in the fields? An idle thought that passed me as he dug in his heels. He said we would dance upon Elizabeth's grave, and damned be the Marys if they gave us away. Heaven's calling for you, hell is calling you too. Don't you dare look away, let's Saint poison you. Oh, we count all the days till we know you're saint. At least that's what you will do if you know what's at stake. No man incarnate can conceal his sin, and I possessed him and invited him in. He kept us a secret till the witches arrived, and that was the moment all the blame became mine. Heaven's calling for you, hell is calling you too. Don't you dare look away, let's Saint poison you. Oh, we count all the days till we know we are saint. At least it's what you will do if you
Amazing. Them damn Hamiltons. That was Abigail?
Abigail Williams.
Abigail Williams from The Crucible. Right? I'm remembering these things. 90.1 WECS, Willimantic, a community service of Eastern Connecticut State University. You guys hang out at universities a lot? Like Wesleyan? No?
Nope.
Yeah.
Trinity?
We didn't.
No?
We're not smart enough.
Everyone left in.
St. Joseph's? I don't know. You seem like the West Coast, western of the river kind of people.
I'm from the eastern part, so you know what?
Yes.
Eastern Connecticut
Me
State,
too.
yeah, University of Connecticut,
Yeah.
all of the even Wesleyan, yeah,
Yeah.
University of Hartford,
It's all good.
Trinity,
They're all good. They're all fine institutions of higher
Manchester
learning.
Community College.
Yes. That's a good one too. So, what are your aspirations after rocking the house at the Swan Day CT Festival next week? Do you get out and play?
Aspirations?
Yeah. Do you get out and play on a regular basis?
We do. We have a couple gigs coming up. Some of them are just kind of like parties that we're playing at. We are playing Podunk Bluegrass Festival, so Mike Wilcox.
Oh, cool.
Kind of got us to play that, so that's a fun
That's
gig
coming
for
up
us.
in
That's coming
August,
Up in
so-
August. Yep.
The week after Swan Day, I believe, we're playing at the Aldrich Contemporary Art Museum in Ridgefield for their First Fridays events. So I believe that's April
1st.
April 1st?
Yep.
Maybe
April
it's a
1st.
joke. Maybe they didn't.
We're gonna
really
show up and
post it.
and it'll be a joke, or we're gonna all show up in bear costumes. It's one or the other.
There you go. I like the bear
Yeah,
costumes.
so we'll be playing there.
Yeah,
and
and-
I guess after that, I'm not
I think
quite
it's
sure
back
we
to
have
writing
lined up.
because
Yeah.
we finished the album, which we talked about earlier. It's
Called Smoke from the Well.
Smoke from the Well, right? It's going to be released. We've been working on it for a really long time, so it's really awesome that we can finally kind of get it out there. and
You've
we're
all
very
agreed
excited.
on how it sounds, and
We've been
We're-
advised by our legal department that we cannot talk about that.
We are ready to lay it to rest.
We have agreed that we shall move onwards to another album.
is this what I'm looking at right here?
Yes,
That is.
That's right.
Yep.
Eastern Sea, that first song we played, is off of that
Yep.
new
Smoke
album.
from the Well. I can't wait to listen to more of this later on, and I'll be playing it here on this show.
Oh, nice.
What's another song off the new album that you're really proud of? And that was a good collaborative effort.
There's so many
there's-
great ones, and
there
it
are-
stinks
yeah.
because Dan's not here, and it really just doesn't
I know.
sound right without him. Dan plays guitar, banjo, and mandolin, which is kind of
He's
an
our
important
jack of all
instrument
trades.
in a lot of songs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's an integral part of a lot of those songs.
integral part.
He's we love you, Dan Hamilton.
Yeah, Dan. Keep working hard, man. So, what are some of the places that you like to play around Connecticut? Have you ever been to the Stomping Ground, or?
Oh yeah, Stomping
yeah.
Ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
Stomping Ground's great.
Yeah.
I can
by
see
my
you all
neck of the woods.
squished into that little corner there in the
Stage
front.
for sure.
Yeah.
But some of the most delicious food ever.
Yes.
So
gosh.
that
Yes.
place, and man, they know how to treat people.
So creative over there.
So nice over there. Really, really nice.
Terry's
Take
So,
care of the
Great
people
guy.
that play there very
Yep.
well. As well.
Terry, if you're listening, we'd like to come back. So
Yeah, Terry.
give us a call.
Terry's
Give us
been
an
here
email.
before. Terry and his wife came down. Oh, it's been a couple years now. He's due to come back. I gotta give him a call. Terry, we love you too.
Yeah.
Gotta come down.
Other than that, I guess we kind of play wherever they're willing to have us.
Yeah.
We've played in New Haven several times, Cafe 9,
Cafe 9, Pacific Standard, yeah.
just recently.
We played MCC on Main, which is
Oh, yeah.
art gallery there. That's a great place.
Yes.
Nice little venue.
That is a nice little
Yeah.
venue.
Some coffee houses.
Coffee
Yeah,
houses.
New Milford, the coffee house, we played there.
We'll
Over
play
on the
wherever
eastern
you
side.
guys want us to play. You know what? Just friend us on Facebook.
Yeah.
Send us the name of your venue, and we'll tell you if we can destroy it or not.
And you have a website, which
Yes.
is themdamnhamiltons.com. How
That's
easy
right.
is that? Come
Right.
on.
Just remember the name, Them Damn Hamiltons.
What other song would you like to throw in for good measure?
You
Mary
guys want to
Speed?
do Mary? Sure.
Let's do Mary Speed.
Mary Speed.
Mary Speed.
This one's also off of the new album, written by Dan Hamilton.
You want to tell us a little bit about the song first?
It's a murder ballad, right?
Oh, I love
think
murder
that's-
ballads.
Yeah, murder ballad.
ballad.
The king of murder ballads, Nick Cave, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah.
Fantastic.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Oh, man. Maybe we shouldn't have set the bar quite so high now.
Man.
But yeah, I mean, it's and actually, this is the mark of some of the writing that Dan does for us, because as our lyrics guy, he loves to write stories.
Oh, good.
And these stories, and actually, if you listen really carefully on the album, you'll actually notice that they all kind of intertwine with each other. So we make references to our own characters in different songs. So it's kind of neat, and hopefully somebody out there, maybe on Reddit or something like that, will do the conspiracy theory and be like, wait a second, all of those connect together in some way.
Yeah, man.
And then you find the gold.
Yeah.
This is why they should never let me on the radio.
You know,
And you unlock a secret passage. Okay.
All right, okay. Mary Speed, right?
Very speed.
Ready?
Yeah.
Mary lived in an old boxcar by the tracks. Pretty good hustler, made all bread on the blackjack. Spending nights out shooting dice in the parlor. Now an old man's coming home from that harbor. Yeah, oh Mary. He rolled into town, looked around for his woman. Spent the last 7 years in a West Virginia prison. Killed 3 men in a knife fight out behind the car shop. Now he's undone the lady who turned him over to the cops. Yeah, oh Mary. He found her in the train yard, drinking with some fellas from the depot. A cold wind blew through the trees and an old dog mow. Piece of a red dress and a shoe was all that they found. And now her spirit's gone haunting those lonely, lonely grounds. Yeah, poor Mary.
All right. Them damn Hamiltons. I'm like 10 for 10 or 11 or 11, 12 for 12. Every time Jennifer Hill sends down someone to the studio, I'm just amazed and I love it. Swan Day ACT celebration coming up next Saturday around 5:30 p.m. to who knows how long, all hours of the night. Jennifer Hill is the Mother Swan for the Connecticut chapter. It's an international event supporting women artists now. So what does Swan Day mean to you, Parker? This is your second Swan Day. I stumped her.
It's great to be involved in such a big, wonderful movement, of course. But really, the first thing I think of is Jen Hill and how much work she puts into this. I mean, I didn't hear about Swan Day until Jen Hill kind of brought it to the Connecticut scene and made it a thing, made it known, and in doing so, made the international movement something that people were aware of too. So when I think of Swan Day, I think of Jen, and I think of her larger-than-life efforts, and just, the fact that she puts on such a great show every year. I know that she puts a lot of effort into it, a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, I'm sure.
Amazing woman.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And it to a certain degree, it's not just the supporting women artists, which is of course amazing, but it's also this chance for local bands and local artists for the CT music scene to really kind of come together. I mean, when we play Swan, we get to go out and essentially hang with a bunch of our friends, which is really cool. We get to see bands that sometimes we play opposite nights of them, so we don't get to see them play all the time. So to have one place where we can all come out and hang out together and really celebrate the music scene, but of course our wonderful women artists in music as well. It's a wonderful thing that she's put together.
Absolutely. Can't wait to go see it again next Saturday. It's going to be at Trinity on Main in New Britain, and I haven't been there, but I hear it's a wonderful, beautiful, gorgeous church, right? And there's going to be a couple stages.
It's online, actually. Check it out. It's beautiful. Yeah.
Why didn't I think of that? Man, I've just been so busy.
A lot of stained glass for us to break, and
ooh,
we'll be playing at 11.
We play at a high pitch, and they all just shatter. And there's going to be multiple artists of all types, visual art. There's going to be jewelry and all kinds of stuff to check out. Vendors lined up. I'm trying to picture it. I've been to different venues now. I'm trying to picture it in a church.
Yeah. And there's burlesque too, if I'm not.
Yeah,
in the church.
Okay, well, all right. So I don't know. I can't wait to play this. I think it's gonna be cool. I just can't wait to play in a church. I think it'll be cool. I think our acoustics will sound.
It'll be like Arlo Guthrie.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
I think we'll get struck by lightning, being them damn Hamiltons.
Oh.
We'll have to find out when we play the song.
Tune in next week when we find out.
The shocking death of the 5 members of this band.
Maybe Dan won't show up again. He knew about it.
Yeah.
That's the conspiracy we're talking about, I think. All right, them damn Hamiltons. Awesome, awesome stuff. Thanks for coming down.
Thanks for
having us. Jeff, Matt, Parker, and Mick, and Dan, who's in seclusion. Yeah, in abstention. So tune in next week. Come down to Trinity on Main in New Britain to check out them damn Hamiltons. And don't forget, Postmodern Panic will be there. And they're also here. We'll check with them in just a few moments. But first, my friends, a public service announcement. With or without guitars, do you think? This is random. I have no idea if this is going to have guitars or not. We'll find out.
With.
You're struggling with your mortgage. You think about it all the time.